Hello, I'm Joel for Joel's Comic Talk. Uh, I'm a comic book collector, been collecting comics for a long, long time, and YouTube's just another way for me to talk to you about comics because I like collecting comics. I do buy a lot of comics, and I do get packages all the time. So I picked up a couple of comics for just $2 each, and I want to showcase them today in another episode of Joel's Comic Talk. I do Joel's Comic Talk on TikTok, shorter version for my friends on TikTok, but I'm also on Instagram and Twitter at Joel's Comics Table. So yes, I am a long time comic book collector, and I'm always buying comic books. And I think we all do like to buy comic books, even when we're older, like I am, because there's comics we couldn't get when we were younger. First one I want to show that I paid a couple of dollars for is 1980 Amazing Adventures number 10. This is reprint stories from X-Men number from one of the older X-Men comics, which I believe X-Men number 5. Such a cool cover. You got Magneto, you got Scarlet Witch, you got the X-Men way back in their original costumes there. So this is in not bad condition. I say it's in very fine to near mint condition. There's no wear and tear on the spine. It's pretty cool. As you can see, the spines, there's no tear marks, anything like that. The bag is just wrinkled. It's an older bag because that's how I got it in. I am going to have to re-bag it, which is fine, but still, what a beautiful reprint. Well, I can't afford X-Men number 5. Reprints or face mails, whatever you want to call them, are the next best thing. So I do get a lot of reprints, and this is a newsstand edition because of the barcode here. If there's a Spider-Man symbol, then it would be a direct edition, I believe, but this is a newsstand edition. So it's a reprint story from X-Men number 5. So back in the day when they found X-Men not too popular, they started reprinting older stories, and I guess people cannot afford the earlier comics like I can. So to me, reprints are the next best thing. So your bad guys are Mastermind, Magneto, Quicksilver was a bad guy in the early days of X-Men, and same with Toad, the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, as they were called. So, going against X-Men, as we know, the Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver eventually become good guys, but this is where they started in as very bad guys. So it is what it is. So your species are humans and mutants. So pretty cool, and again with the Brotherhood of Brotherhood. And in this issue, the X-Men finally pass and graduate. According to Professor S, he said they did a good job. Their training was complete. So I think that's so cool that even after 5 issues in the regular one, they become full-fledged X-Men. I wonder what Professor X would have done if they didn't pass their exams and still were students. What would there be a different team of X-Men? Who knows? But still, this is the original X-Men: Beast, Jean Grey, and Cyclops, and Iceman. So X-Men is one of my favorite comic books. Next to, well, Fantastic Four is my all-time one, X-Men, and then Spider-Man. So those are my 3 top Marvel ones. So next cool one I want to show you guys is Tales to Astonish, starring the Submariner. I believe this is also 1980. As you can see, Namor's fighting this bad guy called Barracuda, and he has them trapped. So sometimes Namor is a good guy, sometimes he's a bad guy. So it depends what he's doing. Again, this is a reprint story of let me see. But yeah, this is a reprint story of one of the submariners comics. So a lot of these Tales to Astonish or Amazing Adventures that I show you, they're just reprints of stories so people can read them and enjoy them, who can't afford the actual issue, because like everybody, we're all on a budget and we can't get those holy grails that we try and get. But this is in, again, almost very fine, near mint condition. I give it about a 7 out of 10. There's a little flaw right there on the corner, unfortunately. But again, I only paid $2 for the comic, so you can't go wrong. So I'm just showing you guys the side of it. This is such nicely shape. I mean, for an older copy, and when it came in the mail, and this is how the comic should be. And on the side here, there's hardly any flaws, but there is a little nick on this corner, so it's not perfect. And like I say, I give it about 7 out of 10 because there is a couple dings on the corners, unfortunately. But just look on the side there. It is so cool that there's no tears. It's not off. There's just, the comic is fully intact. But look at the cover. Look, isn't this a wonderful cover? For a Bronze Age comic, it's in still pretty good condition. So, I mean, in the 1980s, they even started reprinting their own issues because I guess they maybe were running out of stories even back then, or they just decided that people couldn't afford the actual issues and still wanted to redo the stories. It is a 50-cent cover, so back in the 1980s, people were paying 50 cents for a comic book, so I wish we could still pay 50 cents for a comic book, but inflation kind of kind of killed it for us. But anyways, so there is a one-page promo ad from the Marvel publishers advertising their own comics. So they were doing their own ads back in the day in their own comic books. So to me, that seems kind of weird, but it is what it is. And apparently, half the comics, the story, and the other half is just full of ads. So the story does not take up the whole comic, which is unfortunate, because nowadays it seems like in modern comics, there seems to be having to have a backup story with the main story because they can't finish one story in like 32 pages now, which seems kind of not right. So yeah, so this comic has a lot of ads in it, so I mean, I guess that's why they wanted to fill the rest of the comic besides doing like a full-fledged 32-page story. Maybe they should make comics a bit shorter and not have the ads in it. What do you guys think? So do you guys buy the face mails or do you not? Do you have the original comics where some of these characters were introduced? So this is Amazing Adventures number 12, volume 3. Another Bronze Age comic, 1980. Wonderful cover, again, Namor versus the X-Men. He joins the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. Excuse me. So this is another reprint story. I paid $2 for this. It's worth about $5. So I'm just showing you guys the not bad cover. Very, very nice. Looking brilliant. A little bit of flaw on here. So, and as you can see, the corners are a bit dinged, but when you're only paying $2, it's still pretty good. But what a wonderful cover this is. Like I say, Namor is sometimes a good guy, sometimes he's a bad guy. The large part is I think he's more of a bad guy than a good guy. Have you guys seen Wakanda yet? I haven't seen it yet, but I will. When I do see it, I will give my review on it. I'm glad you guys like my review of Black Adam. I'm going to start doing movie reviews on this channel for comic book hero movies only. So if you guys would like to see more of my reviews, let me know. I'll do movie reviews of older comic style movies that I've seen. And I mean, watching movies is fun, and we can make all our comments that we want, but we all have our own opinions on different things and different voices. So it is what it is. So do you guys have the original issue to the X-Men for this, or do you guys get the reprints? I get the reprints because I can't afford the older issues. It is what it is. So I'm Joel from Joel's Comic Talk. I'm a long-time collector, and I've been collecting comics for a long time. I'm on all social media platforms. I like to do shorter versions of Joel's Comic Talk on TikTok. So check me out there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on Sunday. I do bought some slabs, and I'm excited to showcase some new slabs that I got from a Whatnot auction, and there's some pretty cool ones. So thank you very much. You guys all have a good day, and I'll see you guys on Sunday.